Hello guys, welcome back to Aditya Financial NSIM 8 इक्विटी डेरिवेटिव सर्टिफिकेशन एग्जामिनेशन कोर्स में आपका स्वागत है। तो गाइस आज हम शुरुआत करेंगे चैप्टर नंबर 7 जिसमें कि इंट्रोडक्शन टू क्लियरिंग एंड सेटलमेंट सिस्टम के बारे में हम लोग देखेंगे। तो शुरुआत करते हैं। तो गाइस इस चैप्टर को पढ़ने के बाद आपको क्या क्या सीखने को मिलेगा, जिसमें कि देखते हैं लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव में क्या है आफ्टर स्टडीइंग दिस चैप्टर। Different types of clearing member, interoperability of clearing or cooperation, its benefit, clearing and settlement mechanism for equity derivative, risk management in equity derivative segment and margin system in equity derivative segment, position limit and settlement guarantee fund and investor protection fund। तो ये कुछ पढ़े हैं गाइस, हम शुरुआत करते हैं यहाँ से। तो देख सकते हैं Clearing corporation is responsible for clearing and settlement for all trade execution in future option of the exchange. According to the legal principle of novation, in the clearing corporation become central counterparty to all trades that takes place on the exchange derivative platform. The clearing corporation not only act as a legal counterpart to all trade in this segment, but also guarantee the financial settlement. The clearing and settlement process comprise of three main activities: clearing, settlement, and risk management. Clearing and settlement activity in future and option segment are undertaken by clearing corporation with the help of clearing member and clearing bank. Clearing member clearing member में देखते हैं गाइस क्या क्या। As you may recollect from our discussion, section 6.1, there are broadly the three types of clearing member. Self-clearing member, the clearing and settlement trade executed by the only either on the open account or account of their client. Self-clearing member होता है गाइस जो कि वो सिर्फ अपना अकाउंट ही क्लियर करता है या तो फिर उसके क्लाइंट का। ठीक। ट्रेडिंग मेंबर, ट्रेडिंग मेंबर में कम हो गया। क्लियरिंग मेंबर में they clear and settle their own trade as well as the trade of the other trading member and custodial participants। तो ट्रेडिंग मेंबर कम्स क्लियरिंग मेंबर में क्या है, वो अपना तो करेगा ही, साथ साथ में अदर ट्रेडिंग मेंबर को भी करेगा और कस्टोडियल पार्टिसिपेशन को जिसमें पार्टिसिपेट होंगे। प्रोफेशनल क्लियरिंग मेंबर, द क्लियर एंड सेटलमेंट ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूटेड बाय द ट्रेडिंग मेंबर। तो प्रोफेशनल क्लियरिंग मेंबर होगा गाइस जो क्लियर एंड सेटलमेंट करेगा, जो एग्जीक्यूटेड जो करते हैं उसके ट्रेडिंग मेंबर। Both trading cum clearing member and professional clearing member are required to bring in additional security deposits in respect of every trading member who trades undertaken to clear and settle. Clearing member handle the responsibility of clearing and settlement of all deals executed by the trading member, who clear and settle such deals through the clearing member perform following important function. Clearing, computing obligation of all his trade member, determining position to settle. Settlement, settlement क्या होता है, performing actual settlement. Risk management क्या होता है, risk settling, setting position limits based on upfront deposit and margin for the each trading member and monitoring position on a continuous basis. Clearing बैंक में क्या, clearing बैंक में देखते हैं fund settlement takes place through the clearing bank. For the purpose of settlement, all clearing members are required to open separate bank account with clearing corporation design and clearing bank future and option segment. Clearing member eligibility norms क्या है, clearing member का जो eligibility होता है, net worth of at least 300 lakh, net worth requirement for the clearing member who clears and settle only deal executed by the 100 lakh, deposit 50 lakh to clearing corporation which forms part of security deposit of the clearing member. Additional incremental deposit 10 lakh to the clearing corporation for each additional trading member in case clearing member undertakes to clear and settle deal for the other trading member। ठीक है गाइस, क्लियरिंग मेंबर में देख सकते हैं the first step in clearing process is calculating open position obligation of clearing member. The open position of Clearing member arrived by the aggregation, the open position of all trading member, all custodial participants clearing through him in the contract which they have traded. The open position of trading member is arrived at the by adding a fee properly open position client open position in the counterpart which they have traded. While entering order on the trade system, trading member identify order as either proprietary client proprietary position are calculated on the net basis buy or sell for each contract and that of client are arrived by the summing together net position of each individual client at the trading member open position in the sum of proprietary open position, client open long position and client open short position. Consider a clearing member A with two trading member clearing through the his PQR and XYZ. तो ये है गाइस इसमें टेबल में देखते हैं कैसे क्या प्रॉपर्टी पोजीशन क्लाइंट वन क्लाइंट टू नेट मेंबर ट्रेडिंग मेंबर हो गया PQR एंड XYZ सिक्योरिटी में देख सकते हैं निफ्टी में कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एंड निफ्टी में कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है 5000 क्वांटिटी बाय किया है फिर 1000 क्वांटिटी बाय किया सेलिंग में 3000 एंड 2000 नेट क्वांटिटी हो गया इसमें 2000 एंड 1000 ठीक क्लाइंट वन में देख सकते हैं 3000 बाय किया 2000 सेल किया जिसमें नेट 1000 हो गया फिर 2000 बाय किया 1000 सेल किया गाय तो ये हो गया 1000 क्लाइंट टू में 3000 1000 नेट हो गया 2000 3000 1000 नेट हो गया तो देख सकते हैं लॉन्ग हो गया 5000 का है लॉन्ग हो गया 1000 का ठीक शॉर्ट हो गया 2000 का क्लियरिंग मेंबर ए ओपन पोजीशन फॉर द निफ्टी में कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मेंबर देख सकते हैं PQR एंड XYZ टोटल फॉर ए लॉन्ग पोजीशन 5000 का है शॉर्ट पोजीशन 0 का वहीं XYZ लॉन्ग पोजीशन किया 1000 का और शॉर्ट पोजीशन 2000 का तो टोटल देख सकते हैं कि ए हो गया 6000 एंड शॉर्ट पोजीशन हो गया 2000 के लिए हेरिन डाइवर यहाँ पे PQR लॉन्ग पोजीशन arrived by the summing of net position of his proprietary position and net position of both his client 1 and 2 1000 and 2000 respectively. Similarly, we have calculated the long and short position of XYZ clearing member open position is arrived by the adding long position and short position for both client 6000 long position and 2000 short position. Interoperability Clearing Corporation, a stock exchange in India. A stock exchange in India used to have their own clearing corporation to clear and settle the trade that take place on the trading platform of the respective exchange. Market participants who wish to trade on the another exchange platform were required to take the membership of the exchange as well as the clearing corporation. As a result, market participants had to maintain collateral and margin deposits at the multiple clearing house of the different exchange, often leading to insufficient allocation of capital and higher trading cost. SEBI proposed a framework for the interoperability among clearing corporations in 2018, and the idea has been implemented in 2019 as a result of interoperability. Trade done on any exchange can be cleared and settled by the clearing corporation of any other exchange. Broker can choose a single clearing corporation for the clearing and settlement of all trade. The main advantage of the interoperability is a reduction in the trade cost of member as they now have to maintain margin and collateral with a single clearing corporation as against multiple clearing corporations which used to case earlier. This lead to better utilization of capital resource of the market participant. For example में देख सकते हैं if a client has a long position 10 lots of SBI may further on NSE and short position 6 lot of the same contract on BSE, net position will be determined as long for contract and margin will be computed accordingly. Also, in case of disruption trading at any exchange or disruption of the link between an exchange, clearing house brokers can still route their trade on the other clearing corporation. This will ensure that clearing and settlement of trade are not affected during any trading breach. Interoperability can also simplify operation as broker will be required to comply with requirement of a single clearing corporation. Finally, since brokers are free to clear settle trade at a clearing corporation of their choice, this is expected to bring in some healthy competition among clearing corporations which can lead to improvement in the pricing of their service. Settlement mechanism में क्या होता है? Settlement mechanism since October 2029, all position in future and option on individual security which remains open on expiry date. The contract are required to be settled by physical delivery. Index future and option continue to settle in cash. Hence, this section discuss the regulation related to clearing and settlement for the both category of the contract, cash settle and physical settle. तो सेटलमेंट मैकेनिज्म होता है जब भी मार्केट एक्सपायरी डेट होता है उस दिन आपको कैश एंड फिजिकल दोनों सेटलमेंट करने का होता है. सेटलमेंट ऑफ द फ्यूचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. Future contracts have two types of settlement: a market-to-market settlement which happen on continuous basis at the end of each day, and be the final settlement which happen on the last trading day for a future contract. तो settlement दो तरह का होता है, एक डे बाई डे होता है, एक फाइनल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जो फ्यूचर वाला होता है वो लास्ट में होता है. मार्केट टू मार्केट सेटलमेंट. Mark to market settlement is process by which margin are adjusted based on daily price changes in the market for the underlying asset. The profit losses are computed as the difference between the trade price and the day settlement price for the contract is executed during the day but not squared off. The previous day settlement price and the current day settlement price for brought forward contract. The buy price and selling price for contract is executed during the day and square off. Clearing member who suffer loss is required to pay market-to-market loss amount which is passed on the clearing member who has made market-to-market profit. Clearing member are responsible of collecting settlement and daily mark-to-market profit and loss incurred by the trading member and their clients clearing settlement through the. After the completing the day settlement process, all open positions are raised to daily settlement price. These positions become open position the next day. The settlement price for the daily mark to market. The daily settlement price of the future contract is based on the last 30-minute volume weighted average price of such contract across the exchange. In case of future contract which are not traded during the last hour and on a day as a theoretically daily settlement price computed. Future is equal to S into E power RT. Future is equal to S into E power RT. Where F is your theoretical future. And S हो गया value of underlying index by security. R हो गया rate of interest may be the relevant of MIBOR. Rate such as the rate of may be specified T is the time of expiration. Settlement of daily mark to market. The daily mark to market all future contract cash settle. The pay in and payout daily mark to market settlement is effected before a start of market hour on the next day as per the settlement schedule specified by the clearing corporation. The settlement takes place by the debit credit of the clearing accounts of clearing member with respective clearing bank. Final settlement and future contract. Final settlement and future contract. On the expiry day of the future contract after the close of trading hour, the clearing corporation market all position of clearing member of the final settlement price. All long position are automatically assigned to short position with the same series on the random basis of either cash settlement or delivery settlement which is applicable. तो देख सकते हैं गाइस फाइनल सेटलमेंट फ्यूचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का होता है और डेली बाई डेली मार्क टू मार्केट. फाइनल सेटलमेंट प्राइस ऑफ फ्यूचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देखते हैं. Final settlement price for a future contract is based on the last 30-minute volume weighted average price of the relevant underlying security index across exchange on the last trading day of the future contract. According to SEBI regulation, all index future contracts are currently cash settled while the stock future contract are settled by the physical delivery. Hence, the final settlement procedure is discussed separately for both types of future contract. Final settlement procedure: cash settle future contract. All positions brought forward created during the day, close out during the day for clearing member in future contract at the close of trading hour at the last trading day of the contract, which are cash settled, are marked to the market at the final settlement price for the final settlement settled. Settlement obligations of the future contract are computed at the final settlement price to respective future contract for position brought forward from previous day. Difference between previous day and settlement price and final settlement price on the expiry date in cash settled along with daily mark to market on T+1 basis, where the T is the trade day and position open on the expiry day itself. The difference between the trade price and final settlement price is cash settled. The member having fund pay-in obligation must be a clear balance of fund in their clearing account toward their pay-in obligation by declared pay-in time on the settlement day. The payout fund is created to receive member clearing account thereafter. Final settlement procedure for the future contract settled by physical delivery. Settlement procedure क्या है guys? In case of physical settled future contract in the final exercise, settlement is implemented on T+1 date is according to with the settlement schedule of the clearing corporation, where the T is expiry date and delivering clearing member must complete delivery instruction for the transfer security and depository pool account on the settlement day. Cut off time stipulated by the respective depository. The depository can credit receive member pool account client beneficiary account in accordance with payout instruction received from the clearing corporation. The clearing member have fund pay in obligation must have clear funds in his settlement account on the settlement day. The clearing bank debts the paying member account and credit have received member settlement account in accordance with instruction received from the clearing corporation on the settlement day. Settlement obligation. The settlement obligation is computed as under unexpired future. Long future result into buy security receive position and short future result into sell and security review position. Example 1 में हम देखते हैं A client Mr. P of clearing member XYZ a long position is one stock future contract on the expiry date contract loss size 1500 the final settlement price 475 the previous day settlement by 482 what is the settlement obligation जैसे कि देख सकते हैं गाइस तो हो गया इसमें 475 पर फाइनल सेटलमेंट हुआ था प्रीवियस डे का सेटलमेंट 482 पर था यानी सीधे 8,5,7,5,12 सीधे ₹7 का यहाँ पर डिफरेंस आ रहा है. In case of the Mr. P has open long position on the lot of stock future contract on expiry date, he will have to take delivery 1500 share. T1 price date final settlement price 475. The final settlement obligation work out 1500 into 475 तो हो गया 7,12,500. Mr. P will have also ensured the required amount his bank account for the physical settlement. In addition, the difference between the final settlement price 475 and previous day settlement 482 will be collected from the Mr. P by the way market to market settlement. This amount of work out 475 minus 482 1500 into 10,000 1500 will settle कैश ऑन 10+1 डे. एग्जाम्पल अब 2 में आ जाते हैं गाइस. ठीक कलर थोड़ा सा चेंज कर लेते हैं. A client Mr. Q clearing member XYZ short position on the lot of stocks future contract on expiry date of contract loss size 1500 the final settlement price is 475 the previous day of settlement price was 482 so what is the final settlement obligation. Since the client has open short position in one lot of stock future contract on expiry date, he will have to deliver 1500 share T+1 day and the expiry date at the final settlement price 475. Mr. Q will have to ensure that he has the required number of shares in his demat account for delivery. In addition, the difference between final settlement price and the previous day settlement price 482 will be credited to Mr. Q. By the way, daily market to market settlement. This amount work out 475 minus 482 into 1500 10,015 will be settled on T plus 1 day. A settlement of the option contract. Option contract have two types of settlement: daily premium settlement and final settlement. Daily premium settlement देख सकते हैं. Buyer on option pay premium, which is seller receive same amount payable and receivable premium are needed to compute premium net payable on the receivable amount of each client of each option contract. The clearing member who have premium payable position are required to pay the premium amount. Clearing corporation in turn of amount passed on to the member who have premium receivable position. This is known as the daily premium settlement. The premium payable amount and premium receivable amount are directly credited debit on the clearing member clearing bank amount T plus 1 day and where the T is a trade date. Final exercise settlement. All in the money stock option contract are automatically exercised on the expiry day. In the money contract are those that have some instruction while on expiry day. Final exercise settlement on index. Index option in the India and European style option measure they can be exercised only on the expiry day. All long position in the money option are automatically assigned randomly to short position on option contract with the same series. The final settlement price is the closing price underlying index security on the expiry day of the relevant option contract. The final exercise settlement value in the difference between final settlement price and strike price of the option. The exercise settlement value of each unit of the exercise contract is computed as follows. Call option. Closing price of the security on the day of the exercise. Strike price minus strike price. Put option. Strike price minus closing price of the security on the same exercise. In other words, the final settlement amount is equal to the intrinsic value of the option at the expiry. Final settlement of index option is by way of cash settlement by debit and credit clearing account of the relevant clearing member with the respective clearing bank on T plus 1 day and where the T day exercise. Example 3 देखते हैं guys. A client holds a call option on the index with a strike price 70,500 and the index close 1718 expiry day or loss of 15. In the case of final settlement will be cash because client holds an index option. Final settlement value will be computed 70,800 minus 20,500 into 50,000. This amount will be settled on T plus 1 day. आ जाते हैं फाइनल एक्सरसाइज सेटलमेंट ऑन स्टॉक ऑप्शन. Stock option in India are European style option, meaning that they can exercise only on the expiry day. However, unlike index option, stock option are settled by physical delivery. All long in the money option are automatically assigned by the exchange on the expiry day to the short position in the option contract with the same series on a random basis. The final settlement takes place by physical delivery in accordance with the settlement schedule of the clearing corporation. Settlement obligation. The settlement obligation in respect of exercise in the money option is computed as under. In the case of in the money, all call option exercise of long call result into buy and security receiver position and assignment of the short call into sell security delivery position. In the case of in the money put option, exercise of long put result into a sell deliver position and assignment of the short position into buy security receiver position. Settlement obligation value. The settlement obligation for the option contract is computed at respective strike price of the option contract. Example for a client Mr. P clearing member XYZ a long position is on lot of a call Option on the stock with a strike price 475, lot size 1500, and the stock close 5010, and the expiry date भारतीय exercise relevant value. देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर 25 और 10 यानी 35 रुपया का डिफरेंस है. The call option in the money final settlement price 510 higher than the strike price 475. Since the position along call, client will be have to deliver 1500 share on T plus 1 where the T is the expiry date. The expiry settlement value is computed as a strike lot size 475 into 500 7 lakh 1200 1500, and client will have also to ensure that he has required amount of physical settlement. And example 5 में आ जाते हैं. A client Mr. Q clearing member XYZ long position on lot of put option stock on master price 475 and 1500. The stock closed 410. Don't expiry date but exercise settlement value. तो यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं 65 का अंतर है. The put option in the money final settlement price 410 is lower than the strike price 475. Since the position a long put, the client will have to delivery 1500 shares on T plus 1 where the expiry date. The exercise settlement value in the computer as a strike price into lot size 475 into 1500 7 lakh 1250. The client will have to ensure that he has required to number of shares in his demat account physical settlement. The treatment of short in the money put option is similar to the in the money call option. A client who assign a short in the money put option put must have fund equal to the final exercise settlement value. The treatment of the short in the money call option is similar to the long in the money put option. A client who is assigned short in the money call must have shareholding equal to the lot size of the assigned call option. Net settlement of cash segment and future option on the expiry date. A mechanism of the net settlement cash on future segment on the expiry date. A stock derivative has been introduced to ensure better alignment on cash and derivative segment, reduce the price risk and allow net refreshing to market participants under the net settlement mechanism on expiry future of option position. A client obligation arise out of the cash settlement and physical settlement future and option can settle on a net basis. This concept can be better understanding with an example. Suppose Mr. A has a long position in a put option stock ABC Ltd, which the strike price 110. Mr. A purchased share ABC Ltd 101 on the expiry day. The settlement price on the expiry day 100. The put option held by Mr. A in the money under the earlier rule. Both these transactions were required to settle separately. Hence, Mr. A was required to make a payment 101 on T plus 1 date and receive delivery on his share. Then Mr. A was required to delivery on share against his position of a long put and received a strike price 110. Under the net settlement scheme, there is no requirement of fund paying 101 for the Mr. A. He would simply receive a fund payout equal to the difference between the master strike price of his put option and future purchase price of the share. Thus, Mr. A would receive 9 rupees fund payout and there would be no security paying security payout. This facility of the net settlement between the cash of and future segment on the expiry is available only on investment who trade clear through the same trading member and clearing member combination in the cash and future segment. Investors who have trading member clear trade through the difference clearing member and corporation cannot available benefit of netting. The benefit of the net settlement is also not available instruction investor. तो थैंक यू गाइस. पहला लेक्चर आज यहीं पर समाप्त करते हैं. थोड़ा लंबा हो गया. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम डिस्क मैनेजमेंट से शुरुआत करेंगे. थैंक यू गाइस.